Hello. Salam.
Namaste.
Assalamu alaikum.
Jabo.
Sumara.
Vanakkam. Привет.
Kamusta?
Olá.
Why do languages go extinct?
Nearly half of the world's current population speak one of only 20 languages as their mother tongue. The most relevant reason for the growing extinction of languages is colonization.
The influence of European languages in Africa.
Africa was under the control of many northern countries. Due to the invasion, many African civilians adapted to the changes in their environment. When the new languages were adopted, the old ones were forgotten.
The influence of the Spanish on the Philippines.
Due to colonization, the Spanish had a great influence on the old language that was used in Philippines by Bayan and created the new Tagalog. The issue in UAE.
The issue was talked about in the 2015 Dubai Strategic Plan. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, in which he emphasized the importance of language in the preservation of the UAE's national identity.
Over 50% of the world's 6,000 languages are endangered.
96% of the world's 6,000 languages are spoken by 4% of the world's population.
90% of the world's languages are not shown on the internet. One language disappears on average every 2 weeks.
Do you think the language you are teaching is losing or gaining its importance?
All countries which did not or do not have English as a native language, in those countries there is a greater focus or a greater need for English teachers. For example, China.
I think sometimes losing, sometimes gaining, because some parents don't care about Arabic.
I feel French is taking an important place nowadays in all the schools, especially British curriculum also.
What is the trend in the number of students taking the language that you are teaching?
The most important question is how many of these students will go on to pursue English language? That's the first question, which we barely see anyone do. And two, how many of them ace English as a first language? So since it's a mandatory subject in our school, practically all children from a very young age are asked to focus on English language.
Increasing.
Increasing?
Yeah.
The number is increasing year by year. Now the student, they have more opportunity to study in Belgium, Canada, France, all the French speak also.
Do you think this language should be mandatory for all students?
It's considered to be the one language in which the world is communicating, in which all our technologies are recorded, all the progress made in technology is recorded in English and no other language.
Yeah, sure. Communicate with other cultures.
As a teacher or a parent also, I wish if my child have a mandatory language till year 12 or year 13, why not? Because he can do it, he can achieve it also. He will have benefits in his life, overall education and career also.
Do you think the school should introduce more mother tongue languages?
I wish more parents at home would engage the child in their mother tongues and ensure that the child knows how to read and write, at least speak the language with fluency, because it sharpens the mind of the child.
I think no, because there are many subjects have to be done.
More language, more benefits, more variety of options also, but We need to be realistic a little bit because the timetable, British curriculum is very, very, crucial. It's not flexible. So if there is possibility to update the timetable also, why not? We can introduce more.
How do you feel about the interest the students show towards the language you teach?
Because it's a mandatory subject, many of them kind of want to get over with it. We have to push students to take up, even Arab students to take up Arabic. And the only reason they are doing it, like I mentioned before, is because of college admissions and stuff like that. Otherwise, on the whole, children do not really enjoy learning languages.
No, it's okay. It's good interest.
If he can find opportunity like interactive learning, funny way to study, not like the basic or the classic way.